This is my motto and my policy and my promise to all the dogs that I take care of, which you can find behind my brochure. And this is kind of a work in progress, so bear with me. This is all the months that I don't really keep track of because I print out my schedules online now. So I've kind of abandoned this idea, but it's still pretty, I guess, and it's nice to have, especially if I can write down my client's first day so that we can celebrate and so forth. So this is the first page, which is Run and Play, Dog Walking, and Pet Services with Love. This is the great outdoors, in which I like to go to Great Falls, Leesburg Dog Park, Colvin Run, or any nearby fun trail. I like to do gym class with the dogs, which is goofy, but that's what this is all about. It's kind of like an outdoor daycare center. I do overnights, sleepovers, for a pretty cheap rate if you're my client, and just a normal rate if you're not. And I do birthday parties, in which I'm happy to say that I've had 2 birthday parties so far. And at some point I would like to do dress up with the dogs and have like a little contest. So that's what this is all about. And I'm trying to get picture day run up again. I'm missing my camera cord for my Rebel Canon, but that should be easy to fix. Even though I haven't gotten around to it, I will hopefully this weekend. That is my hope. And anyway, to continue on, I always provide report cards to my dog clients, and they come in an array of different types of colors and so forth, and it has stickers, stamps, and what we did that day and what we'll do in the future. I have dog vacation, which I plan to do in the fall when I go visit my family in Maine, and this is like a permission slip, and the trip was about $40, $35, and that's something that you can sign up with. 10% of my proceeds go to ASPCA, which is great, and I started that in April, and this is like a formal little letter that I hopefully sent out to everybody, but if I didn't, I can send that out to you. Each dog has a portfolio that I make for them, and I will get to that soon. This is all my like birthday wishes for my dogs, recommendations, little notes, and so forth. And I try to keep all those, but it's kind of hard when you have a bunch of dogs in your car and you're like, getting ready to go outdoors, and sometimes I lose them. This was going to be my logo, but I changed it to this, which I think is really cute, but my web designer thinks it's a little too complicated, so there might be some changes in the works. This would be a free client referral. If you refer me to other people, you get free dog walks, a free walk, a free weekend, a holiday, and so forth. Let's see. These are reward systems that I've come up with. If your dog is in training or a puppy or so forth, I like to reward them by rewarding them by gift cards, thank you cards, gifts, etc., because we all know that a trained dog is a good environment to be in and so forth, and we pretty much know what that's all about. This is my first dog who started it all. I no longer have him because his parents, Parker's parents, decided to give him up because they couldn't afford him anymore. But he was my favorite dog, my first dog, and I don't want to say favorite, but he was my first dog, and so he will always be special to me. And I have yet to post up more pictures. Oh, it's so hot out today. And let's see, this is my references, this is my contract. These are, I color-coded my client contracts, which that's private. And so the last page is basically a notepad to write down any instructions for first client members. So anyway, this is what happens during the interview process. They get a little gift bag with cookies inside, and I like to decorate it with paw prints and so forth. And then they have their own dog portfolio, which is awesome. I have my first cat to be, so that's tailored to Barney, soon to be. And then here's like a sample. I have my little business card, my little flyer, and picture day, and then I add one of the recipes that I have, which I need to print out more. Then I haven't been able to print out my resume, but my resume usually goes on top, and then you flip over and it's my references page. And then you get a thank you card with about five business cards, so that if you refer me, then you get free dog walks and so forth. And this is what I mean by my schedule being printed out online. This is how it usually goes. There's one copy for me, one copy for you, and that's each month. And I just started that, which is great. And so I usually add in a lunch bag, because we always go on hikes, always. So it's nice to have your dogs fed, because they usually go on a long 2-hour hike, and then a swim, and then a 2